Grace and peace be with you. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the pastor at Sycamore Creek in Potterville, and I have a brief thought for you today based on our New Testament challenge reading for day 52 of the challenge. We are on John, a new gospel, John chapter 1 and 2, and 1 Peter 3 through 5. Today I want to focus my brief thought on an introduction to the Gospel of John. We're beginning a new gospel today, and this is one of my favorite gospels. It's totally different than the other three gospels. In fact, 90% of the material in the Gospel of John has not been mentioned in the other three gospels, and yet John fits really well with the other three gospels. It's often called the most spiritual of the four gospels, and it's a heady gospel. It's got a lot of theology in it. And one of the big themes you'll hear throughout the book of John and throughout the letters that John wrote as well, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, is love. It's a continual theme that you'll hear coming up again and again. And there's some other themes as well that I want to quick highlight that come from John chapter 1. One of the themes that you'll see immediately as you begin reading John is that there's a theme of light and darkness. God and good represents light. Darkness represents evil. And there's this tension in John between light and dark. Pay attention for that throughout your reading of the Gospel of John. Another thing that you'll see is John writes again and again about becoming children of God. So Paul will write about being adopted as sons of God, a legal status. John will write about becoming children of God, being born again as children of God. Additionally, you'll also see that Jesus is constantly working and preaching and pushing back against what John calls the world. The world. And the world is often a bad thing. It's the sinful nature. It's what God comes to save us from. And yet, you'll read in John 3:16 tomorrow that God so loved the world that he gave his son. Again, pay attention for that tension throughout John with the world and Jesus' interaction with the world. My hope as you read John is that you will encounter God's love and that God's love will transform you to grow in your own love of God and of others. Grace and peace be with you.